A team of auditors for the Roundtable on Sustainable Palm Oil returned to this Malaysian plantation of palm oil giant Sime Darby a year after their first visit.
Certainly there have been significant changes here in practices, bringing them up to best practice standards and also to apply them consistently across the operations.
The auditors check a vast range of issues. On the environmental side, they ensure protection of rivers and forests within plantations, proper storage of chemicals, recycling of byproducts from the milling process, and proper disposal of other wastes.
No film of oil on the surface, so it's good.
Ensuring the health, safety and welfare of workers is also key, with auditors ensuring that they apply chemicals properly and safely, verifying their wages, looking into their living conditions. If plans are in place to fix minor problems and everything major is in order, this estate will be ready for RSPO certification. The company will then have just 3 years to make sure all its plantations and mills comply with the RSPO criteria.
If the customer expects this to be done immediately, there is no more negotiation. We just have to fulfill this. Because if we don't, then we will be left behind. The customer always have a choice because there are a lot more, I think about 12 or 13 more other vegetable oil they can choose from.
But the RSPO certification process may not fully appease critics of the industry.
They're more concerned about what the consumers will say or do. For us, we don't see it as a response which is coming out of a real, genuine concern for the environment or for people's rights.
Industry players in Malaysia, such as Danish-controlled United Plantations, would dispute that. They were the first company to obtain certification, with the RSPO auditors praising them for near 100% recycling of their palm oil-related waste. And for their efforts to ensure the welfare of their workers, something they were doing decades before there was an RSPO.
There has been a lot of pressure from our shareholders in Europe that running a company in terms of not just its economic viability, but also not forgetting the social responsibility, the environmental compatibility has been key. It's become an integral part of the way we do things.
Bill Wiggin, environment critic for Britain's Conservative Party, came to Malaysia recently to see some of the industry's initiatives for himself.
My reservations about the Roundtable for Sustainable Palm Oil is that it is not moving fast enough. I want, when I'm a customer in the shops in the UK, to be able to buy palm oil from a company like Sime Darby who have produced it in a sustainable way. Until that Roundtable certification is on the package, how can I confidently do that?
The Roundtable initiative also has the support of US economist Jeffrey Sachs, who sees it as an important step towards sustainability.
Individual company leadership can play a role, and political leadership is absolutely necessary as well. The Roundtable won't solve everything by itself. So when a major company, one of the world's leaders, takes on the challenge, that makes a very big difference.
And for one of the world's largest palm oil producers, Sime Darby, with 70,000 workers and 500,000 hectares of land, that challenge and responsibility is magnified.
If you're big, the problem with big is everybody will be watching you. So since you're big, you have to be the leader.